I'm sorry. Christie Sides, like, needs to go. And if you guys agree, by the way, we've got people in a vertical live stream. We got people on a horizontal live stream. We got people watching this as a video. If you guys agree, subscribe. If we can get to 30, let's see how many of you guys think the Christie Sides needs to go. And like I said this when even earlier, like I was saying it, even in my other videos, I'm like, I don't think Christie Sides is a long-term coach, but maybe she's not as bad as we thought. The coach of the month got to her head. As soon as she goes and wins coach of the month, thank you for the $9, Philip. And by the way, thank you for everyone who donated in the last video that I missed. I will look back on all of them. But thank you guys so much. But I thought, you know what? She's no longer coaching her team out of wins. We did not see... We've seen Sides ball twice since the Olympic break. When we went up big against these the last time, and when we went up huge against the Phoenix Mercury at the start. The last 2 games we've watched Sides ball. And one of them, we went up, and then Sides ball happened in the second half. And then the second one, and then like the last time, or sorry, not the last time, the second time was today. We watched a first half of Sides ball. And if you guys don't know what Sides ball is, it is dribble down the floor, walk it down, dump it into the post. And I don't mind not going into the post. And for anyone saying, like, they didn't stop getting into the post, if you want to watch what the biggest difference was, the biggest difference is Aaliyah Boston was getting the ball off actions. It was handoff out in the post, pick and roll, pass, ball gets into Aaliyah Boston to finish a play, score a layup. The defense is moving. Different things are moving. Like, a lot of different things. A lot of things are happening, so Aaliyah Boston's getting it in rhythm. She's getting it in rhythm. Other players are getting good shots. Other players are a threat. They can't really double team because there's player movement, there's ball movement. Christie Sides' ball is Caitlin. Dribble the ball down. Pass the ball to Aaliyah Boston. Go stand in that corner. You're not doing anything else. Go stand in that corner. How to take away the gravity of your best player. How to make it harder for Aaliyah Boston. Because you don't need to dump it. Getting the ball into Aaliyah Boston is fine. It's not that you do it, it's how you do it. It is how you get the ball into Aaliyah Boston. Because they were getting the same looks. Kelsey Mitchell was shooting mad stuff. I don't think she had a great game. Her stats made it look better than she was. And also, Caitlin Clark's stats make it look better than how awful she was in the first half. But Christie Sides is like... As what's his name? Awful coaching would say. Like, there is like a level of a basketball terrorism that Christie Sides, like... We might as well be in North Korea with her as a coach. But I'm telling you. And the funniest part is that Caitlin Clark turns the ball over more when she plays slow. When Caitlin Clark plays slow, she turns the ball over. And someone said it perfectly in this chat. Where is it? Sides ball is relying on individual moves and not putting your players into good positions to succeed. Exactly. And I don't think Christie Sides is a terrible basketball mind. I don't. I think Christie Sides kind of knows what she's doing. I think there's a reason why she was such a highly regarded assistant coach. I think she's good for team chemistry in general, off the floor. I think her in-game adjustments are garbage. And I think her philosophy on basketball is just wrong. I think she actually just has a bad philosophy on the sport of basketball. And that's my biggest issue with Christie Sides. Is I actually just think her philosophy of the sport is something that is unchangeable. It is unchangeable. And I would love to, whoever comes in for Christie Sides, keep Christie Sides in as an assistant. I would absolutely love that. Because I think she can be a damn good one. I think she can be a good one, but she nearly lost them a game. Like, this team would be better without a coach. And I'm not joking. This team would actually be better without a coach. Christie Sides puts way too much value in controlling the game. She doesn't realize that controlling the tempo is controlling the game. That's the one biggest thing she doesn't realize, is that if you control the tempo, you control the game. Slowing down the game is not taking control. And that is what she wants to do. That is Sides ball. We're going to slow down the game. Down 16 points to a bad Atlanta Dream team. And the funniest part is that they were better in the comeback. Like, Atlanta were better when we were coming back. They were playing better. Like, her players going rogue won them the game. Her players going rogue won them the game. And the worst part is that, like, you have a generational but flawed basketball player in Caitlin Clark. And by I mean flawed as in, if you do not play to her style, she sucks. And that is not a knock on Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is the system. The Caitlin Clark system will win you championships. It is like telling Kobe to be Ray Allen. And I don't mean like prime Ray Allen. Thank you, by the way, so much for the membership, Solo YOLO. Like, it is like telling LeBron James, your job is to be a spot-up shooter. It is like telling Luka Doncic, your job is to pass the ball to, who's their big? To Derek Lively and just get out of the way. The best players are the system. There are very, like, Kobe, Harden, LeBron, Luka Doncic. Steph Curry's different. He can play in a system. But, like, these guys are the system. You don't try to fit players into your system. These players are the system. Heck, Steph Curry is not the system. But Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and with Draymond, that was the system. You don't try to fit a superstar into a system. You build a system around a superstar. And that's the problem with Christie Sides. Sides ball is the exact way she wants to play. Let's dribble down, let's slowly do it, and let's dump the ball into Aaliyah Boston. Let's dump the ball into Aaliyah Boston. Like, I get it. Aaliyah Boston was brilliant. Get her the ball, but don't get her the ball off a dribble down, dump down pass. One, it's a harder pass to throw. Two, she's not getting the ball in rhythm. So Aaliyah Boston's not getting it in any sort of rhythm. It allows the double teams. It allows more hands in there to steal the ball. It makes it a harder catch. It makes it everything harder. What she's doing makes everything harder. Like, the final point of the play, getting the ball to Aaliyah Boston. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with running through Aaliyah Boston, not Caitlin Clark. But you gotta run through Caitlin Clark to Aaliyah Boston. If your job is to get Aaliyah Boston in the post, if that is what you want, run through Caitlin Clark to Aaliyah Boston. Don't run through Aaliyah Boston to Aaliyah Boston. Just like if your job is to get Caitlin Clark a three-point shot, you don't need to give it to Caitlin Clark and let her go ISO. If you want Kelsey Mitchell to get a shot, run through Caitlin, run through Aaliyah, run to Kelsey Mitchell. And that is where her issue is that she runs through whoever she wants to run to. If her job is she wants Aaliyah Boston to get a shot, there's no play to get Aaliyah Boston open. There's nothing. It is dump it down. If she wants Kelsey Mitchell to get a shot, it's a freaking Iverson cut into an ISO every single time. If she wants Caitlin Clark to get a shot, it is Caitlin Clark passes, runs into the low block and comes off a pin down every single time. That's not a system. That's 4 set plays you run. It's 4 set plays and dump inside. Like, Christie Sides, she's just got to go. She has just got to go. Like, she's just not at the level of a coach needed to be at, like, a super high level. She's just not at the level needed. Look, I think she does good things as a coach. I think there are certain things she does well. And by the way, constantly grabbing Caitlin Clark, I don't like that either. Look, I don't know what their relationship is like, so I'm not going to say too much about that. But constantly grabbing Caitlin Clark, there's no way. There's absolutely no way Caitlin Clark's pissed off in a game and you're grabbing her arm. Like, that's not a good look. That's actually not a good look. But, heard the Sky are hooping. Heard the Sky are hooping right now. So, oh God, they're up 17 points. Maybe I was wrong saying they're better with Angel Reese. Maybe I was wrong saying that. Either way, Christie Sides, look, you've done your job. Do what the president of basketball did. Walk on a high. Walk on a high after getting to the playoffs. Just walk on a high. As soon as you won Coach of the Month, you decided to go away from what won you Coach of the Month. You did not win Coach of the Month. Caitlin Clark won Coach of the Month. Caitlin Clark won Coach of the Month. You were very lucky that you coached Caitlin Clark. That's all I can say. But anyway, that is the video. For anyone that is here on the video, thank you guys for watching. For anyone who is here on the stream, thank you guys as well.